I tell you, we didn't have a rite of passage to say, hey, now you're a man. I didn't have that guidance. My dad left when we were young. He came back into my life when I was 13, but, he was working, living somewhere else, and we would just go see him every Friday to go get some money, But once I understood now, I love you, Dad. Once I understood that he was only making $12, $13 an hour for 5 kids, come on,
Yeah.
man. You
Right.
can't survive.
Right.
I can only see the pressure he had in his head. My mother, the pressure she had taking care of 5 kids by herself. I see that now and I appreciate them so much, regardless of what happened. It doesn't matter. I love them and I forgive them. A lot of you guys should too. You guys carry a lot of resentment towards your parents because you think your life should be a certain way. No, it's not their fault. That's all they know. They did the best they could. You should forgive them and love them and move forward. You know, that's what I did. That's how you heal. You go back. What happens to you between the day you're born up until you're like 17, 18, before you leave your house, that's not your fault. Anything that happens to you after that, that's your fault. Take accountability for it. A lot of times, if it's out of your control, you can't help it. But again, take accountability 100%. But men do not have that rite of passage nowadays, right? We don't know, hey, you're a man now. You don't know that. You don't know, hey, I only understood that when I went to jail. I'm going to go back to that because I have to face a judge and I had to really accept 100% accountability. And you know why I was at peace while I was in there? It's because I accepted accountability for myself and I wasn't running from anything anymore.
Yeah.
I wasn't hiding. I said, hey, this is me. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I made the decisions. Yes, I did this, I did that. I'm guilty.
You mentioned that go-getter mentality. How do you use that mindset with your business today?
See, Paulie, the go-getter mentality is everything. That mindset. In fact, I have a reminder that I keep with me. I don't carry it with me everywhere, but I know where it's at. I can pull it out anytime I want a reminder. I was making anywhere from $6 to $8 an hour, in 2007. And I remember that because that drives me, even though I had the skill to do more and I understood I could do more and I know that I'm worthy to receive more, I was turned down from so many jobs that I applied. I was passed on to someone else in so many ways. And when I walked from Long Beach Boulevard all the way up until Florence, and you're talking about a span of a few miles, I applied to a lot of different companies and I got turned down a lot. And again, I carry that pay stub with me as a reminder. And life is not what you see on Instagram or social media. They don't show you the ups and downs. They only show you the glitz and glamour. That's not what life is about. As an entrepreneur, a business owner, you're going to go through a struggle. You're going to go through a lot. I failed once, twice, 3 times before. I wouldn't call myself successful yet, but I am in so many ways, right? I guess I'm too humble and modest about it. But again, you're going to fail. That's part of life. But it's how you bounce back. It's how you bounce back, and your perspective must change. You must change, and you will prevail, right? And that's what happened to me. And that's where I'm at today, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm going to continue to grow. My business is going to grow. Thanks to it's not just me. It's the guys that work with me. I love those guys. A lot of people that have helped in my, road to success in so many ways.